morning. I'm Monisa Klein, and we're back here live at Media Day at GBTA Broadcast Studio. And joining me is from Yapta, Miss Valerie Lehman, who is the Chief Product and Services Officer. Welcome, Valerie.
Hi, Monisa. Thanks for having me here today.
Great to have you. Welcome. So I understand you're here today to announce a new hotel analytics solution. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, and in order to tell you a little bit about that, I'm going to give just a quick background on Yapta and our core products. So for those who aren't familiar, Yapta's core products are FareIQ and RoomIQ. And those are basically dynamic price tracking products that a corporation uses where we track all of their airfare and hotel from the point of booking through the day of departure or check-in. We find savings opportunities. So we find about 2 to 4% for corporations with no impact to the traveler and the travel manager, no additional effort. But you can imagine doing so across 8,500 customers with millions of price checks a day. Yapta has significant amounts of data. And that's where our Travel AI program came in. So Travel AI Hotel 2.0 that we're announcing today actually utilizes that data to provide very prescriptive recommendations to travel managers so that they can go into negotiations and set their policy. So if you look at the 3 different areas where we really focus when we are looking at recommendations, it's across sourcing, so sourcing with the right suppliers. It's rate performance, so really looking at how are your rates performing. So we've added additional benchmarking, so you can look at the booked rate that the travelers are booking, and benchmark that to what was available at the time of booking. So the lowest available unrestricted rates, as well as others in the industry across the 8,500 customers that we're tracking, and against their contract rate, so they can really see where to hone in. We also, from a rate performance perspective, have taken dynamic rate discounts to the next level. So really looking at if you're negotiating static rates with a particular property, is there the opportunity to negotiate dynamic rates and what that rate should actually be? And because we have that point of sale data, we can get very real about those actions. And then lastly is policy. So do you have the right policies in place, such as are you asking your travelers to book lowest standard available room rates? And then measuring that. And because we have that point of sale data, we are able to actually measure the impact of that and how effective your policy is. And then we bring all of this together in a very prescriptive dashboard for our travel managers.
Excellent, excellent. So how important, we've heard a lot about AI this morning, and I know we're going to hear a lot about it throughout the week. How important is AI and incorporating real-time data into the travel program? So help people understand what AI does,
exactly.
Right, in the travel space.
Yeah, and at Yapta, we absolutely believe that AI is going to be extremely important throughout the entire travel life cycle. So from booking, from when a traveler first is starting to search and book, through travel, and when travel managers are defining what their policies are and budgeting and negotiating with their suppliers. So Yapta, we've invested 5x into our data platform because we understand that AI and machine learning is where it's going. We've invested in new data lakes. We use Snowflake because it's more robust, machine learning capabilities, and data scientists to help us grow this. One area in particular, as an example, would be Dynamic Policy Advisor. If you look at some of the data that Yapta has captured, where we know exactly what was happening from a pricing perspective in the past, and we can help guide where it potentially could go in the future using artificial intelligence, you don't have to have a travel manager manually updating policy and benchmarks in different city pairs. So that's the power of AI. So we feel like it's going to be really important throughout the life cycle of travel.
Excellent. And just in closing, what are some specific actionable items that a travel buyer can
Yeah, absolutely. I'll use a real life example of one of the companies that uses Travel AI Hotel today. And we looked at their top markets, we looked at their 500 properties in those top markets that currently negotiate LRA, and we identified if they went in and negotiated dynamic rates with 120 of those properties, they could save almost $500,000.
Wow.
So significant savings to be had, very prescriptive recommendations.
Wow. Well, I came from the TMC and airline space, and I know firsthand what a great product that Yapta is. So
thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very exciting news, and it's great to see you guys continuing to evolve, which is the theme of the convention.
Yeah,
so
great.
Valerie, thank you so much for joining
Monisa.
us today, and I'll look for you out on the trade show floor.
Perfect.
Okay. Stay tuned. We've got more breaking news coming ahead.